Not learning a damn thing. I'll roofie you before it's done. Pops in the pudding. What's up, guys? It's freaking out. SNL, Saturday Night Losers. Don't be ashamed. I'm a fucking loser too. But you could probably tell that already. We are Bronze Brigade. We are Bronze Brigade. We are Bronze Brigade. We are Bronze. Hey, hey, hey! Back cleaning. Gonna nerd out with you and feel like blue. Hey, hey, hey! Back Keenan. This is Bill Cosby, and we're coming at you. Oh no! Bill's not gonna roof anyone today, man. I promise you that, guys. What's up, man? This is our freaking out show, where it's a solo show. Fat Keenan on his own. No, not chilling at the Waffle House with Ridge. Not hanging out with Fast Money. He's not gonna click on here real quick. Y'all can click on though if you got a call in. I got the call in on my on the podcasting website open. I got TikTok over here opening. You can ask questions on the board. Oh, my cousin says, "What's up?" My cousin loves me. Does your cousin love you? My cousin loves me. My family's real close. I got a big extended family, but we're real close, tight knit. We have a family reunion almost every year. Just recently we haven't had it because of COVID, but it's coming back. I'm not for sure. We're moving. We were on Labor Day, but now we're moving it to Memorial Day. I don't technically care because I don't do shit. But a lot of people have graduations and stuff and things going on, and Memorial Day is a real busy time. It's almost a busier time than Labor Day. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'll be doing some live shit from way out in bumfucked Egypt, Texas, BFE, Texas. How y'all doing tonight over here in TikTok land? Y'all chilling? Glad y'all can join us. Everybody in YouTube. No, we're not doing YouTube now. We're just doing our two Facebooks, Podbean and TikToking. So this is freaking out. Usually I do freaking out on Friday mornings, but I like the SNL Saturday Night Losers show. So we might do a combo. I'm not for sure. We're still. This is like a river. It flows. Water goes. It changes however it needs to change. The show's going to change however it needs to change. I actually had trouble coming up with what I was going to talk about today because we had two good podcasts and it's hard to come up with extra stuff. But I have a few things to talk about. I want to start off with Bel Air. I see that only 65% of people are enjoying it or watching it. I see that on my algorithm on the Peacock, which I don't know why they're telling people that only 65% people like it. Shit, that should be something. That should be something we have to look to find out for. But I like the show. I just think they're going a little bit overly dramatic. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. But there's literally dramatics in every character, multiple ways. All right, even the smallest characters such as Jazz, that dude's got dramatics with Hillary all day long. And now his own little thing going on. I understand that it's a drama now, but does everything have to be dramatic? Every piece of it have to be dramatic? Oh, let's see what's going on here. What the fuck? No, I'm not doing that shit. But yeah, does every piece of the puzzle in Bel Air have to be dramatic? I don't think so. I don't think every piece of it has to be dramatic. Not every character has to have some drama. I understand we got the drama with Will, and I can understand a little bit of drama between Carlton and Will. They're coming, but you got the drug drama, you got the girl drama, you got the Carlton Will drama. Fuck guys, and then you got the Ashley drama. dealing with her sexuality, which I really like how they're handling it. I really enjoyed how she just came out and told her sister, because I feel like in this day and age, like, you wouldn't be scared to tell your brother or your sister. Maybe a little bit apprehensive to tell your parents. I do not know about those things. But all I'm saying is that I do like the way they're handling that. That's a plus. I don't like the Lisa, Will, Carlton three-way they got going on here. Why can't he just... I mean, if they're going to have the drama, then couldn't they extend it out a little bit more? Like, they're going to have the Will, Carlton, Lisa drama. They couldn't, like, Lisa and Will flirt a little bit and play with the shit a little bit, and then you see them if they get a second. But with all this rushing and everything going down, I mean, you've already talked about Will's dad and Uncle Phil being involved, and like, what the fuck's going on, man? I don't need drama in every single way. That being said, I do like the show, but we don't. It's overly dramatic. It's like every piece of it has to be dramatic. Why can't just Hillary and Ashley just be okay? But I guess they want, and see, this is one of those times when I say shit and then I immediately want to like suck it back in because I'm a stupid. Almost got canceled right there because I'm 80s baby, dummy. But I understand they want every character to breathe and be able to have its own little storyline and everything. But I mean, damn, guys, damn. So my thought is, what comedy would you want to see dramatic? As I see the big influx of turning comedies dramatic, but I haven't seen too many dramas turn comedy. Like, I know they have, like, Reno 911 might be the NYPD Blue comedy, but just like we're taking all the same characters and just twisting it a little bit, let's take all the same characters from like NYPD Blue and make it funny. That being said, or what other shows? ER, but again, that's Children's Hospital. It could be the fucking comedy ER. See, these are the things that I think about, and then I say it. I'm like, it's pretty stupid, man. But you would think, like, I want to see the Beverly Hillbillies all dramatic, or Bewitched all dramatic. Can we see this? Let's see more shit turn dramatic for no reason, It's not. I don't know. The Bel Air thing was a good idea. I just think that they're like, oh, well, this is a drama now, so we got to squeeze all the drama we can out of it. No, why can't it be a dramatic comedy? I guess it does have some comedic elements to it, but I mean, it's just, I think it's overly dramatic. We don't have to be so damn dramatic. Let up off the drama, yo. Let up off the drama, yo. This ain't Entourage. You ain't got to bring the drama with you everywhere. Ha 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 ha. That was a great 2000s joke right there. This ain't Entourage. But you still bringing the drama, buddy. I'm just playing. All right, so I was doing a deep dive on YouTube, and my deep dive on YouTube was I really like the free movies available on YouTube, and I know I just like the fact that it brings stuff to my attention that I haven't really seen before. But this time, I just picked out all the movies that are just like, these are almost must-see movies in my eyes, or very good movies. These are Fat Keenan specials. These are the Fat Keenan, like, these are the go-to. These will make Fat Keenan what he is. And of course, the first thing that popped up that showed itself, maybe because I'm a Dallasite, and Dallaskin. I don't know what we say. Dallasite. They got the documentary on there. Dirk Nowitzki. Attack! I am scared because I used to be a huge Mavericks fan with Dirk, and when they were doing their thing, even for the 10 years when we weren't doing our thing, when it was fucking hard living every year, we get like 50 something wins and then it eke out of the playoffs with somebody kicking our fucking ass. But man, I think I might have been more of a Dirk fan than a back, because I've gotten really out of basketball since Dirk retired. I'm hoping I get back into it once it comes back going on, but I still love my football. Football. So Nowitzki, a great documentary. It's about how he ended his career and some of the BS he had to deal with. And then right around the same corner was the Bronze Brigade. I definitely was a wannabe skater. I could skate on the skateboard. I could never do any tricks at all. And I couldn't do an ollie to save my life. Granted, I was 300 pounds. That could have contributed to my non-ollieing, whatever. I know I said that not the wrong thing. But the Bronze Brigade was a fucking good documentary, man. It told the story from beginning, and fucking Fred Durst is in it, which I was like, why do I care what Fred Durst thinks about the Bronze Brigade? I mean, he literally had nothing to do with it. He was just talking about how him and his friends like skating too, and it was a cool. Who the fuck are you, Fred Durst? I don't think we care anymore. I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, I'm sorry. This is from a Red Hat fanatic, man. Then, of course, here's some comedies. I mentioned this last time. Black Sheep is still available for free on YouTube. A great fucking movie. Not the best Farley Spade combo. They only did 2 combos, movie-wise. But a really good fucking flick. I loved it. Oh, and I was like, when he gets hit with that fridge, he's like, great. I got Jello pudding in my shorts. And David Spears like, there was no Jello pudding in there. How would he know what, like, wouldn't he feel the shit? Like, when he, if Chris Farley shat himself, wouldn't he have felt the shat? I think he would have. Kingpin. Another fucking Farrelly brother flick. Great Farrelly brother flick. When Woody Harrelson is scrubbing his tongue out from paying his rent. That poor, gorgeous woman that they play her up and make her look absolutely terrible for her shit. But that's the really good things in that movie. And just the hairline of Bill Murray and Woody Harrelson is just stupendous. Makes you feel better about your shit. And The Sandlot is available, which I don't know why Disney owns The Sandlot, right? I mean, am I crazy? Why would you give it out for free on YouTube? Don't you have Disney Plus? Wouldn't you want The Sandlot? And maybe it's being shown there too. I didn't check. But when I saw it there, I was very surprised. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Then Robin Hood Men in Tights. And I want you to know that this Robin Hood has an English accent, unlike Kevin Costner's Robin Hood that does not have an English accent. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But great fucking, I mean, Dave Chappelle's in it, and it's, it's one of those movies where, I mean, Dave Chappelle's part is fucking priceless. And you don't know, I didn't know who the fuck Dave Chappelle was when I saw it. But then when you see him later, you're like, I recognize him from something. And you realize that you connect all the fucking dots. Excuse me. Dave Chappelle's part was fucking great. Immensely great. Then, since we're sticking in the comedy realm right now, we went from documentary to comedy. There's a little family with a Sandlot, but I mean, I'd like to see the Sandlot as a dirty, raunchy comedy. That'd be something. See a grown-up Sandlot, like a Sandlot from a grown, because those kids cussed and Squint's got a little touchy-feely when you got that that kissy action from whatever the hell her name is. I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter what her name is. I'm joking. But in the Army now, and I brought this up last time. We might have spoke about it last week. Yeah, I think I did. But it's to me, this guy right here, great Pauly Shore flick. I liked it a lot. You got Andy Dick, Pauly Shore, what's the Lori Petty? I think that's her name. Lori Petty? I'm not for sure. But to me, it was a great flick back in the day. David Alan Grier, fuck, and he's just you glaze over the greatness. I thought it was really good. And I'm telling you, every time my son does something crazy, or I say so, I was like, crazy boys, I'm a crazy boy. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right at all. Where you rewind that and just cut it out. I don't want that scene. I don't want anybody to know about that. And damn, there's a lot of comedy. So I guess these are all comedies pretty much. Well, at least this first page is Weird Al Yankovic Uhf. Terrible movie. Terrible. You get to see Kramer in it before he says the N-word. Way before. But I remember not when this movie came out, because I was probably like fucking 4 when this movie came out in 87 or some shit. But somebody caught UHF at my school and was just quoting the shit out of it. And it burned like a wildfire through my school. Like, I mean, young, old, kindergarten, 6th grade, whatever. It burned like a fucking out of control wildfire that you couldn't stop. UHF. Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. Stupid shit like that. Conan the Librarian, which, me being Keenan, I got called Conan the Librarian after. Oh, sorry. I called Conan the Librarian after that. Go figure. Brilliant. Little kids are brilliant. Popeye the Sailor Man, toot toot. I live in a... I only remember the funny lyrics. Popeye the Sailor Man, toot toot. I live in a garbage can, toot toot. I can't even remember the funny lyrics. But anyways, the Popeye movie is out there for free on YouTube. Again, not an exclusively great flick, but if you know any of the backstory, or you do any research on the backstory of Popeye the Sailor Man movie, I mean, it was a drug-fueled, kind of crazy sex orgy thing. I mean, all these actors and actresses were in the prime of their career. In their prime, and it was like the late 70s, early 80s. Footloose and fancy free, y'all. Another classic coming at you. Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors. Now, when you're a child, you don't understand that a movie can be placed in like the 50s, but these people aren't from the 50s. I literally thought Steve Martin, Rick Moranis, all these people, this movie was made in like 55 or something, but it is a great flick. Really good flick. I mean, it's almost like I feel bad if John Candy, Bill Murray. I mean, the comedic talents inside this fucking movie are amazing. If you haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors, I feel really bad for you. Like, I mean, I'm not for sure we can't be best friends anymore. If you have not seen Little Shop of Horrors, we just became unbest friends. Remember, y'all can call in, y'all can do whatever. I'm just sitting here talking. Here's another free movie on YouTube. Harmontown. It's a documentary on Dan Harmon. I believe it was the in-between period between getting fired from Community and rehired with Community. It's a pretty good flick. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's they do a dungeon, a dope ass Dungeons and Dragons thing, and it's basically him doing a comedy show and just him showing off how, I mean, just drunk, and I mean, he does a show where he doesn't even remember shit of it and just kind of goes nuts, out there and just lets it all. And he just goes city to city, and I mean, it's good. It's a good flick. I feel bad for his girlfriend, and I think I'm not for sure, but I can't believe they lasted too much longer. I mean, he said some, they had a terrible fight during the tour, and there were times where he said some terrible things to her that she had to deal with, and I mean, I don't think they made it too much longer. Next up on our list, drum roll please. Slammin' Salmon from our brothers at Broken Lizard. I don't know if you watched the Broken Lizard ever. Super Troopers, Club Dread, Super Troopers 2. I've enjoyed all their flicks. I mean, shit, what was that one? I should probably do some research or some shit before I step into the booth. But it's really good. I think this might have been Michael Clark Duncan's last film role. He passed away suddenly. I don't know if it was. Yeah, I think it was suddenly. He passed away suddenly, but he was in Slammin' Salmon, and the Broken Lizard guys. They're as per usual with the Broken Lizard crew. Sorry, we're Saturday Night Losers. Broken Lizard crew. I'll get it together at some point. But it's disturbing and has some funny. What's her name? How I Met Your Mother. Marvel Studios chick. She's in it. I forget her name. Of course, all the Broken Lizard guys are in it. It's a decent flick. I mean, it's I feel like it was like straight to video release. I mean, because Broken Lizards has had some tough times, not tough times, but and that God, what's that PD or FD, the Tacoma PD, Tacoma Washington PD. That's a good flick, man, or good TV show. So I would go check out Slammin' Salmon. I can't. I could describe pieces of it. I did not write down like this isn't a whole full on detailed description of every movie I've stated because I didn't write that shit down. I mean, I would love for you to go check these things out. Slammin' Salmon, free on YouTube right now. Another documentary on the list, The Image Revolution. I don't know if you're a comic book fan. I'm a comic book fan. I'm not the greatest comic book fan ever. I'm a grown-ass man with wife and kids and shit, dude. Like, shit comes up. But The Image Revolution is a great documentary about the writers and artists that left Marvel, DC Comics and formed their own fucking comic book. Image Comics, I believe that's Spawn, Wildcats. They got the guy that created Deadpool. I forget that dude's name, but they brought him in. They got a really good group together, and started creating some very good fucking comics. Some French comics, which let me say again, Zack Snyder should direct almost all those comics. You can't get better. I mean, I think Zack Snyder's Watchmen and Zack Snyder's 300 are some of the best pieces of graphic novel comic book cinema around. So why don't we give Zack Snyder all of our fucking, could you imagine a Zack Snyder Deadpool? Well, no, wait. See, that's one of those times. Rewind, cut it. But all those secondary. Zack Snyder Spawn. That fucking shit was made for him, man. That John was made for him. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to work that into my my lingo, John. And I'm trying to add that West Philly swag to my shit. No, I'm joking. I just got done watching one of the episodes earlier. But yeah, The Image Revolution, good fucking flick. Now, next up, the movie Clue. And most of these movies, they didn't have too many. I think maybe I wrote it down, but they didn't have too many. I mean, they had some good westerns and stuff that my grandpa. But I didn't think you whippersnappers out there would want to hear about the good old like Shane and support your local gunfighter bullshit like that. But most, I mean, it's either documentaries or comedies. I mean, and I think YouTube knows where its wheelhouse is. You know, it ain't stupid. And all these movies are available for free on YouTube. They do have, I believe, they have a commercial edit. I paid for the premium, and believe me, all my podcasts and YouTube shows and all my shit is made for premium. You know? Oh, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Was to. Oh, yep, you were right. Yeah, Sucker Punch was a good flick. I agree with you. Sorry, my vision sucks ass. You know, of course, because I suck ass. But yeah, Zack Snyder is a good. He's a great director. I'm not saying that Man of Steel was bad. I liked Man of Steel. He's just very grounded. So he's good at those gritty graphic novel type. You know, I mean, give Zack Snyder fucking Death in the Family. You know, give him some nitty gritty. Give him specific things to do, and they're gonna be fucking amazing. I just don't think Justice League, Man of Steel was the way to take it for him. I'm just saying, in my opinion, just one man's opinion. That's all that matters. So, anyways, back to Clue, the movie fucking Clue. Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, Tim Curry. What's that? I mean, the comedic talent in that place in this movie is amazing. I'm trying to think of the. He was on Roseanne. I hate that. Could you imagine? I had 4 fucking pages of shit. I couldn't imagine how thick my stuff would be if I wrote down notes. But the movie Clue. This is a movie that did, I believe, 3 separate endings, and I think maybe when they released it in theaters, you could go see separate movie endings. I was alive, but I wasn't around then, so I have no idea if that was the truth. And I guess what I heard it in passing on some YouTube show, like 10 things you didn't know about the movie Clue, which they didn't have that much stuff about Clue. Which I saw the movie for free on your channel, YouTube. So maybe you have some extra info about it, so I can learn more about the movie Clue when I want to. Also on the agenda, Grumpy Old Men. Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon. I mean, great fucking movie. This is a comic team that's spanned fucking millennia, it seems like. A century, 100 fucking years, never fucking gonna end. They're great together. Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon, Grumpy Old Men, and they have a pretty good sequel, Grumpier Old Men. Sexy old Sophia Loren. Then a dark comedy, The Promotion. Stifler and Shake and Bake, baby, Shake and Bake. I forget what Step Brothers. I forget that motherfucker's name too. But The Promotion, it's a dark comedy. It's okay. I mean, I don't even know. I shouldn't have written it down. It's not one of my most favorite ever. I don't know why. I shouldn't even done that. I apologize. But still, I mean, I'm not gonna mention it and then take it all back. But the movie, The Promotion, pretty decent. On to something even better, Batman 66, where we get to see Adam West's pretty face for most of the movie because it's in the contract. Batman got a pose. That's a wrestling thing. Hulk Hogan got a pose. Hogan got a pose. I mean, Batman 66 is what got me into Batman. I mean, it was in syndication when I look like the 100-year-old man, but I was when I was a kid, it was on channel 39 every day, 3:00, same 3 seasons over and over again, whatever. But Batman 66, You can't get mad at it, bruh. You can't get mad at it. The movie Delirious. Funny, good flick, inventive, imaginative flick, original type of shit. But it's not one of Candy's best movies. But to see the man, Wagons East, just like I'm gonna watch Beverly Hills Ninja or, the Lewis and Clark or whatever movie that he did. Sometimes you gotta sit through some shit if you love an actor. I love John Candy. I love Belushi. I love Chris Farley. And I just named all heavier guys. Is there a theme going on here? I'm joking. And this is Fat Keenan. So we got a big ups. Props to my fat guys. But you should, it's free too. So, I mean, but it being free, I mean, it's actually a pretty good movie. He's a soap opera writer that I think gets in a car accident or hits his head or something. Maybe he's in a coma or some shit. And I'm not for sure I finished the movie when I watched it, but he imagines that his writing is real, and now he lives in the world with all his writers, and he can write whatever he wants with all his writers, with all his writings, and he can write whatever he wants and gets whatever he wants, and it's a crazy fucking flick. Like, I can't believe that people are like, hey, you know what? This is a good idea. Let's put that out there. But good idea or not, John Candy fucking movie. Great fucking movie. Next up is the Mad World. You ever see the movie in the 90s called Rat Race? Maybe early 2000s. I think it's the 90s because I was working at the movie theaters. That's how old I am. But it's a mad world. It's a long movie, but it's kind of like it's one of the great movies of the past. This is the original. Not that movie Rat Race, which was okay. They had, Seth Green, John Lovitz, Kathy Najimy, a bunch of like John Cleese, a bunch of really talented Mr. Bean. Fuck it, you just keep thinking of people. But talented, good fucking shit. Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Because I sound sexy. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks. That's just, I'm a sexy gremlin. I know. What's up? Awesome. Fun. I believe it. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm finishing up my podcasting. I should be done right around the time you get here. All right. Bye. Sorry. You like my phone call? Oh shit! I have no idea about the soundtrack, man. Sorry, I didn't see that you wrote something back, man. The phone's. I need to keep it close to me. Sadi. Anyways, we were talking about it's a mad world. Sorry, that was my I had to take a phone call. Sometimes I gotta hold. Sorry, that's just the way it goes. Again, but it's a a star-studded cast for being, I think, I don't remember who all was in the original cast. I want to say, what's his name? Sid Caesar. I want to say, yeah, Sid Caesar's in it, I think, the original one. But it's a good movie, but it's a long movie. You have to really be a film lover to watch that flick. It's a good old school comedy. Lots of information. Ooh, one of the only dramas. Well, we'll save that. We'll save that for the end. We'll save that one for the end. Scrooge. I know it's not Christmas time, and so I don't know why they're showing this to us. But Bill Murray, Scrooge. They got a couple of good Bill Murray. They got Kingpin, Scrooge, and Meatballs. So 3 Bill Murray flicks are for free on YouTube right now. If you're broke, you want to watch something, but Scrooge is really, it's another dark comedy, and towards the end, like the beginning is really good, but that last little bit is real hard. Like when he's going with the what's the name, the dude driving the cab. Yeah, y'all probably never seen it. Probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either. But but that last little bit is a little bit dark, and he chases Lois Lane, and finally gets her in the end. But I mean, it's a good flick. I mean, it's worth the watch. I mean, we used to own that movie, so I've seen it a whole bunch of fucking times. We had this whole wall of VHS tapes that my mom recorded off of cable and shit. So there's a couple movies that I've seen a billion fucking times, man. Here's another one of those fucking movies, Teen Wolf, Michael Jigga J. Fox. Have you seen Teen Wolf, the first one? Some people talk shit. I got a little Teen Wolf going. Maybe not so much teen, a little bit of wolf. Maybe I'm more Teen Wolf too. Maybe I can't take the props that Michael J. Fox gets. You know what I mean? And fucking what's his name? Boner Surf. That's not his name. Boner. No, not Boner. Whoever the cool ass dude is, fucking surfing on top of the thing. I mean, it's a pretty decent fucking flick. And so, remember, all these comedies I listed are free on fucking YouTube right fucking now. Maybe I could stop cussing. Maybe I'm cussing a little bit too much. Maybe I could stop cussing just a bit, eh? And so the only drama I saw on YouTube that I want to watch again and again and again, Raging Bull. Right, son? Raging Bull. Man, that's a good fucking flick, dude. De Niro, Pesci, Scorsese. It's a brilliant fucking team that's going to keep delivering us great fucking movies for years to come. For years and years. I think Pesci and De Niro have been delivering fucking hit after hit with Scorsese my entire life. I mean, that's just... Are there any other drama teams? Like, I want to say that's a comedic duo. That's the dynamic duo right there, Pesci and De Niro. Fuck. My son's home. So we're going to have to end it, y'all. Y'all be safe. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see y'all later. Hold on, Bob. I said, hold on, Bob. I'm coming. Boom. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us tonight. Freaking out with Fat Keenan. Like we always are.